everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in to have this special episode with Dr. J. So today, we are going to talk about the symposium we just had in April 17 and 18. We still have a lot of excitements going on. Especially, we have heard a lot of great things about the symposium, and people still continue to share their feedback and so encouraging. So today, I have the pleasure to interview my partner, lifelong partner, and professional partner together here to share some feedback inside about the great lifestyle medicine event. So, Dr. J, how are you doing today?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So, I would like to get your opinion, or also feedback. Maybe you have not had a chance to share with me. What is the takeaway point from you through this 2-day symposium plus gala in April?
Um, I must say it was a very excellent, exciting event. When I look at it, from our past experience, I didn't expect so much responses from those presenters and attendees. The, the venue was excellent. We really upgraded this event this year. The venue was great, the food was great, but what I was really surprised was the program, really just the program. We had excellent presenters, and what people didn't see is the reaction, the interactions among the presenters after they have their presentation. And they were talking, because we always aim at providing the symposium to the community members. So they were talking at more of layman terms, more general for the people to understand. However, when they came off the stage and they interact with each other, they were talking about those medical terminologies, of research, and they were able to not only look at their own field, but also how all the presenters, their specialty can be connected together. For example, Dr. Surzai, they talk about the brain health, and Dr. Aisha, one of her fellowships was actually in vascular neurology. And we happen to have the vascular surgeon, Dr. Merlin, right there. And they were able to talk about how all this connect together. Yes, we know the circulation will impact the brain health, but why? When you look at the more of the cellular level, molecular level, Dr. Merlin was able to explain how this happened. And they got so excited, they were designing a research project right on spot, down to how many subjects they will require because statistics, you want to be significant, how to set up so there's no confounding factors, bias, anything. They went down to that details, and you just couldn't believe how excited they were until they realized, oh, we're adding one more project to ourselves.
I remember that part. I remember I was pretty much, well, okay, let me recap the symposium we talk about. So we are talking about the Community of Wellness Symposium and Gala, hosted by Lotus Health Foundation, which is a nonprofit arm of a Rochester Clinic. And Rochester Clinic is a private practice founded by you, Dr. J. Is it We actually celebrated the 10th year of the foundation and the 15th years of the clinic service in the community. So it's a phenomenal as a private practice in Mass City. So 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 this year we actually had our seventh annual conference, and we elevate the conference by the speakers that we invited. Also, we moved the venue to the state of art convention center, which is the Mayo Civic Center, with the encouragement and support from you. You really made this happen. I
Thank you.
remember at a time when I was trying to figure out whether the event can be really moved to such a big scale of the a conference after 6 years of trying. And what did you say to me?
Just do it.
Yes, that's your line. Stick with it, just do it. And we made that happen. Thank you so much. I really, my biggest gratitude to you. And without Rochester Clinic, we would not have this happen. So this is, and this conference, our goal was to focus on the general public, to bring out the speakers, share the lifestyle medicine education, allow people to take that knowledge and really apply that to their everyday life. So what you imply to is the excitement outside of the conference room, the connection, which is one of the 6 health pillars, and now you are going to add another health pillar. It's called connection, connectedness among the professional healthcare professionals. So um, so this is what I try to bring the audience up to speed if they are not familiar with the conference we are talking about.
And
Um,
I think
yeah.
that's very important that we have this connection opportunities for speakers. And that's what
Hmm.
they don't usually get in other professional conferences.
Right.
And the reason there's twofold, I think there's twofold impacts. Number one, the speakers, they are more willing to come back because they
Yes.
love it. They love this connection, this opportunity. They come
Hmm.
back. But then secondly, from that conversation, I actually found another follow-up presentation for Dr. Merlin to,
Oh.
to explain to people how the vascular, as simple as hypertension. Now people look at hypertension, it's like it's just mild hypertension, it's just an hypertension, high blood pressure, no big deal. But how this could lead to all the
Hmm.
cardiovascular problems, which will eventually also lead to cognitive issue. There's a
Hmm.
whole sense of pathogenesis, the progression of the disease. Um,
Hmm.
Dr. Merlin will be able to explain why it's important
Hmm.
that to reduce your blood pressure. And so
Hmm.
there's two things coming out from that conversation.
Right. Kind of a ding, the light bulb just on with all these bright, brilliant, very generous speakers be able to put all the ideas together and spark the additional topics for the upcoming year.
So that's a preview. If you attended the symposium last month, you have 2 more months to review the videos. So take notes on Dr. Merlin's and also Dr. Surzai's presentations, because the next year will be a continuation of Dr. Merlin's presentation.
Yeah.
And then if you didn't attend this year and you want to get some preview, I believe Lotus Health Foundation will start to have a community that you will have an opportunity to join and view those videos.
So since we work hand in hand in the past planning all this event, now what else you see is the different and so unique from your perspective?
Um, I feel that this year we really make it even more comprehensive.
Hmm.
We want to make sure we touch every pillar of
Hmm.
this healthy lifestyle. And even when we chose the vendors to come to the event to exhibit, we make sure we hit all those pillars. And that's
Hmm.
something we want to do, but we didn't do was we want to group the vendors based on the pillars.
Yeah,
And yeah,
yeah,
we just ran out of time. We just need more volunteers.
yeah,
So
yeah,
if you're interested,
yeah, yeah. Keep going if you're interested.
Yeah, if you're listening and interested in doing the volunteering work, partnering with us, let us know. Or we
Yeah.
need more volunteers, make it even more comprehensive next year. And
Yeah.
actually, we have the dates and venue set already for next year.
You want to reveal it?
April 9th and 10th, Friday, Thursday and Friday, April 2026. And that's a week after Easter. So we will not have the same issue this year that we run into Easter.
Okay,
So
let me
it'll be
make
the
a
weekend.
correction. It's very close. April 9 and 10. That's a
Yes,
Thursday and Friday.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, and then we have the venue will still go back to the Meil Civic Center.
Yeah.
We love the food. I believe we overheard some attendees saying that we must be flying someone in because they couldn't believe they could find this type of food in Rochester. That's how good the food was and how great a job Mayo Civic Center chef did.
Right. Right. Definitely. Yeah. The food really made us dance all day long in the 2-day event. So I capture one thing you that you talk about the presenters. They actually connect among themselves with their different specialty, and they also connect themselves with some project they were already doing. So I also noticed this year there's a special session. It's called panel discussion, and
Yeah.
you were at a panel discussion. Can you kind of bring that up um, to share with our audience as well?
The panel was focusing on community, how
Mm,
you promote a healthy lifestyle in the community.
mhm,
And so the panel had different leaders in the community, from mayor to 125 Live, to the
mhm,
bank,
mhm.
to the SD, Seven Days Adventist Church
And the
member
and a former president,
of the
Nance.
Navajo Nation,
Mhm,
all there to talk about how they promote this healthy lifestyle in the
mhm,
community.
mhm,
Nutrition is a very important thing,
mhm.
but we want to emphasize it's a lifestyle, even
Yeah.
though nutrition is the foundation. And we were able to talk about that, and there were very good tips coming out from that
Mm,
discussion.
mhm. You know, one thing I do notice is that we invite the Vice President of Employee Wellness from Think Mutual Bank, Therese, to
Right.
share about something that they proud of within their organization. And she is the one first to talk about purpose. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really
So
purpose.
yeah, yeah.
The
So
purpose is
then,
the one that the people usually don't pay attention to. The purpose
mm,
is the one, even in our medical practice. A lot of time we wonder why the patient don't make changes. You feel
mhm,
like I have given them the best treatment plan, management plan, everything. Why the patients don't do it? But it all came down to the actually purpose. The
mhm,
purpose is the motivation. What motivate them?
mhm,
Now, if they don't see that, they don't have the motivation to really make changes, even to
mhm,
heal themselves. That is the purpose.
mhm. How do you see the purpose principle also can be very beneficial when any business leader in the organization apply to their own uh, organization, that promote that in their to their employees?
I actually had a conversation with another healthcare professional, and our conversation was surrounding around burnout.
Mm,
Especially during pandemic, people keep talking about burnouts,
mhm,
especially in healthcare providers. Yes,
mhm,
at that time there was just a lot of work, too much work, and
mhm,
people burn out. But
mhm,
afterwards, people still burn out.
mhm,
And my discussion was my suspicion was because of purpose.
mm,
If you are in a traditional healthcare system,
mhm,
you are just giving out medication, you see
mhm,
a lot of patients every day. You're just giving out medication. And
mhm,
there's giving a large quantity of the workload. And
mhm.
secondly, you don't see results.
Right.
You don't see results. You start to question why you're doing this.
Mm,
What's
mm,
your purpose of going into medicine?
mhm,
You know,
mhm,
no matter how good people talk about medicine, you have to have a sense of helping people, healing people before you get into healthcare system. And when you cannot see the results, you started to get frustrated. And that is starting to get into your purpose. Why I'm doing this, get into your passion. And that is another reason why we have to go into a lifestyle medicine practice. When you have a lifestyle medicine practice, you really look at the root cause and you treat the root cause, and you can see the patient really improve their health, and that improve your purpose and then reduce your burnout.
Well, Dr. J, can you refresh the definition of lifestyle medicine? I found that it can, yeah, maybe we can simplify it.
Well, according to American Lifestyle Medicine, American College of Lifestyle Medicine, it's a long paragraph. But
Yeah.
it's really an evidence-based practice using lifestyle medicine, using lifestyle as a therapeutic modality, meaning we don't just assess your lifestyle saying, oh, this one that we usually do the Medicare require the meaningful use, that we check whether the patient is smoking, whether they are using alcohol, all of that. They are just doing the screening, but not doing anything about it. It's different in lifestyle medicine practice. The lifestyle is the first treatment modality we use, meaning we look at it, we want to prescribe healthcare lifestyle first. But then another principle I look at different is the whole person approach. When you look at a lifestyle medicine practice, it's a whole person approach. You don't come in, for example, when I treat someone's foot pain, I don't just look at the foot, because number one, the majority of muscles controlling the foot come from the leg and also the thigh, and that's number one. And number two, no, I usually like to tell people, the feet don't come into my office by themselves.
Yeah.
It's a whole person. No, they withstand the weight coming above the knee. They don't just withstand the weight on their legs. So as simple as that, how we walk, they don't just walk by themselves. We look at our spine, look at our shoulder, how they walk. So there's a whole person approach. So to me, the simple definition of lifestyle medicine is evidence-based practice using lifestyle as the first therapeutic modality in a whole person care principle.
I like the way that you mentioned the lifestyle medicine actually is considered a treatment modality. And in fact, that we have seen that it's so effective when you bring that out to any patient, actually any patient. Even for the wound care patient that you treated, regardless of their age, it's phenomenal when you introduce a very simple steps for them to improve their wound. Can you share some story like that?
Yeah, I talk about that in the panel discussion too. Now, initially, I was afraid to document what I talk to the patient about, their eating, their sleep, anything like that. But then later on, just like we say in medicine, if you don't put in the note, you didn't do it. So I started to put it there. And in the wound healing, as simple as you need collagen. Everyone hear about collagen. They have collagen drink everywhere. It's collagen. But when you do the collagen, the body has to produce its own collagen, and that needs vitamin C, you need copper, you need zinc, all that to produce a matured collagen. And they all come from fresh vegetable, nuts and seeds. And then also those will reduce inflammation to heal the wound. And also the collagen is very particular. It has a precursor called procollagen, and then the body would process it to make collagen. Procollagen is only produced when we are sleeping. So if the patient doesn't have a good sleep, they are not producing procollagen. And then procollagen will be processed during daytime to become mature collagen. So during daytime, when we're awake, if we don't have a good sleep to produce procollagen, the body cannot produce collagen to heal the wound. So that's a thing that we don't usually recognize. Or you can say, okay, I give the patient collagen drink.
Mm,
Those collagen drinks just provide the, the raw material,
mm,
easier for the body to chop it up and make the new collagen themselves.
mm,
But if you
mhm,
don't have all those minerals, vitamin C there, the body
mhm,
cannot do it.
mhm,
So even though you're giving them the drink, the nutrition, everything like that, they still need to have those good nutrition
mhm,
from food and also good
mhm,
sleep to
mhm,
produce the collagen to heal the wound.
mhm, mhm. You know, is there any is there any reason that some people consider it's too late to start eating healthy?
I don't think so. It's never too late. Never too late. You could see the results as early as 1 to 2 weeks. You can
Mhm.
see the difference. Yeah.
I remember you have a story talking about you made a home visit because you also do the mobile wound care. So you have a patient that is already 80 some years old, and he was still very interested in learning more about what is the best food for him to help the wound healing. That's kind of interesting.
But he was 93.
93.
Yes,
Wow.
he was very interested and he lived alone. So
Mhm.
he would bring out the notebook because he said his memory was not as good. He would bring out the notebook, ask me what to eat, and I'll go step by step. For example, broccoli, and he will show me his kitchen. He said, "This is all the cookware I have. What should I do?" So we went through how to cook the broccoli, and then how much nuts he would need, and then include the citrus because it's much easier for him to get vitamin C. How they eat that. Um, he jot it down every day, every time he talked to me, and he was healed. He got
Yeah.
2 wounds on his feet, and it's all healed.
Wow, wow. Very fascinating. So now let's kind of a loop back to our subject today. We are talking about the excitement after and meaning after the fantastic event, Lifestyle Medicine. So in your vision, what do you see that you plan to bring this out further in the next couple months until the next event in April?
Marketing, marketing. We want to get it to more people to be aware of this. We want more community partners able to sponsor it. Now, for not only for us to have it, so for their employees also, and for their friends, for their family. And if you pay attention to what we have done in the last 7 years, every year the theme built on the previous year. So this year, no, we have every year we have this theme. So next year we're going to talk about longevity and vitality, building on top of this year's presentation.
Mhm.
And that's why we really like to see people can learn, not just coming here for the food, but they can build their knowledge year after year. And that's what I really like to see.
But remember, food always bring people the most joyful memory. And
Yes,
people still talk about it. And then so now they remember what is the reason behind those tasty food and
uh-huh,
also the healthy components that will love their body back.
absolutely.
So anything else that you would like to share or that we miss anything?
Yes, mark your calendar, April 9th and 10th, 2026, coming to Mayo Civic Center. And very soon, maybe I think we can announce the keynote speaker
Yeah,
very soon.
that's very exciting. Yeah, that's very
Yes.
exciting. Okay. So, wow, we can be on and on with a lot of talk go circle around the lifestyle medicine just by six health pillar. That actually give us a lot of idea to branch out so many things we can do with a local uh local business partner or any organization to march toward this direction. So this is kind of an exciting moment, and I think that is the meaning behind the community of wellness. And in fact, you are the one came up with this term, the community of wellness, way back in 2017, our first event. So, yeah. Well, Dr. Lai, this is quite insightful, very informational with all this information that you provide to us. And I really like your very simple description of the lifestyle medicine, which is the whole person approach. Even though lifestyle medicine involved with the 6 or 7 health pillars, but the goal is to bring the whole person approach and treat the root cause. Now, as a podiatrist, you have that vision to have Rochester Clinic. It's a comprehensive clinic with the focus of lifestyle medicine. I think it's quite remarkable, and the resilience of the clinic going on for 15 years. Would you be able to share with us on your vision of the Rochester Clinic in the lifestyle medicine, and then and to kind of take us to the idea of how the continue to have the community of wellness concept to work together and bring it bigger.
As I mentioned in the discussion, that you really need a very good quarterback for your health, which is a primary care. So Rochester Clinic, even though I'm a podiatrist, Rochester Clinic is a multi-specialty primary care clinic. And we aim to provide a very good primary care, either it's a whole person primary care or podiatry primary care. We want to be your quarterback. And we want to make sure by being your quarterbacks, we can promote more community wellness, the community wellness to everyone in the community.
And you are the only podiatrist board certified in lifestyle medicine in Minnesota. Am I true?
That's right.
We are so lucky to have you in the community. It's truly my pleasure to have this meaningful conversation with you to share more about the clinic and your help support behind Lotus Health Foundation and the phenomenal community of wellness event that we had not only this year, but also in the past couple years. And you truly are the key person behind the scene to come up with all these topics. And the reason behind that, you even have several themes laid out down in a row in the next couple of years. So, yeah.
I have the idea, but you're truly the motor. You push and pull to get everything through.
So it all well. Okay.
Yeah.
So so thank you very much for the audience to tune in, and thank you very much for your knowledge to share with the audience. We hope that you continue to tune in to listen to our podcast, because this is a place for us to share the voice, for us to share the good, to share about the lifestyle medicine and the practical way to grow the community of wellness. Everybody can do it. Anybody can do it. And we say that one step at a time, and it's never be too small of a step, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Was hope to see you very soon. Goodbye.
Bye.